And the Pelicans with possession here. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Wells, the pass to Jackson. Here's Edey.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Jackson. 13 points in the win against Miami. And again, it's Memphis missing. Outside Payton. Fires from 14. Aldama grabs the board.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
And it's rejected. Lets a floater go. And Payton with a nice bucket inside.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Huff. The Pelicans pull it in.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Knocked loose. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Hauled in by Brown. Pelicans trail by 3. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Pippen. The 3 gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brown passes to Hawkins. And the shot goes in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Pippen, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that route. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Robinson Earls checked in for the Pelicans. Reeves comes in for Hawkins. Memphis making a switch here. Lays it up and banks it in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Aldama outside. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. The Pelicans trail. To the paint. Here's Payton. And he hits it to tie the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires from the wing. Pelicans cleared away. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
For your Pelicans,
That free throw no good. Memphis making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Kennard way outside. And again, it's Memphis missing. And the Pelicans shooting around 40% early on here. Payton against Kennard. Payton's shot is good. Payton's got 7 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Kennard. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Here's Payton. Fires from way outside. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pelicans on top.
15. The Grizzlies, 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court for Memphis, they've got John Conchar. Vince Williams is out there with Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Huff in at the 5. Outside Reeves. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Misi. Here's Kane, defended by Jackson. Alvarado outside. Clock at 4. From deep, Reeves. First shot won't go. Memphis trailing here. Conchar, pass to Huff. Here's Moran. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. He's got 11.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step.
Yeah, they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Moran, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Well, New Orleans shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Alvarado. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Alvarado's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Moran. Misi grabs the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that. Him very often.
Launches it. And it's Alvarado missing. Grizzlies trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did lot of winning, Allie.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
With contact, Ja Morant.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Alvarado. And that one good. Alvarado's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Here's Pippen. Drops in the three. Pippen's got 6 points.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Olynyk in the post. Guarded by Aldama. Out to the wing. Quinones can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 3. Wells, the pass to Pippen. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game. The Pelicans have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. To the inside. Second chance shot. Quinones can't get it to go. And here are the Grizzlies stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Pippen. Quinones pulls it in. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Fires from deep. They get it back. That shot is off. For Memphis, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Jackson. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. You look at Memphis, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And of course, there's the Pelicans, not posing much of a threat right now.
Right now for the Grizzlies, just about everything they've tried this season has worked. The system they run is a perfect fit for their talent, and everybody's on board.
Well, they've created their own breaks because of how well they played throughout the entire season. But now is when things start to get really tough.
A minute 53 left in the second period. Pippen, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Quinones, still without a bucket. Pass to Hawkins. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And how about we check the numbers for Ja Morant? And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Aldama, and it's Kennard in for Pippen. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. The 3 is up. The Pelicans pull it in.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. There's the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Payton finds Brown. Kennard against Payton. To the middle. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the left side wing. Here's Wells. And another 3 for Memphis.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pelicans trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Robinson Earl. And here's Brown for 3. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
The Grizzlies, 33.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Pro. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. After a solid second quarter, they've built their lead to 8 at halftime. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they get outside. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. They looked sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting.
Bad.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Kelly Olynyk, also Bruce Brown out there. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. And Alvarado gets it to go. Grizzlies lead by 5. Morant looking around. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Wells. Connects from downtown. Wells has got 9 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Brown. Wide open look. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Dives for it. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Morant. 16 points for him. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. The layup misses.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Pelicans cleared away. Misi's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
New Orleans making some changes. Kane's checked in for Brown, and Reeves is subbed in for Hawkins.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Grizzlies. 6-point lead. Here's Reeves. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Morant, the pass to Huff. And here's Aldama. 4-3. Deflected. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Reeves. And a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The offensive rebound. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And now a moment for the 2K leaderboards. The top scoring teams in the NBA. The Grizzlies, second.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw is good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Aldama. Here's Pippen. And again, it's Memphis missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Reeves with the ball. Alvarado outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Fires in the triple.
3 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Misi. Now here's Reeves. There's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Pippen. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game. Now here's Alvarado. Give him 8. Inside. Here's Misi. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Misi's got his second basket of the night.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Some changes for New Orleans. Robinson Earls checked in for Kane. Quinones comes in for Reeves. And Payton is subbed in for Alvarado. Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Williams. Conchar covers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. Shoots a fadeaway. Second shot opportunity. Here's Misi. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Payton passes to Robinson Earl. Here's Quinones. Going inside, and that one's good. Quinones has got his first points of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Pass to Conchar. Here's Pippen, guarded by Payton. Jacks up a 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Payton. Here's Robinson Earl. Pass to Quinones. Here's Robinson Earl, defended by Jackson. They shoot again. And here's Payton. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Grizzlies out in front. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Now here's Alvarado, hounded by Moran. Alvarado into the lane, 6 to shoot. Here's Hawkins. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his 1st foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Team foul.
Jackson finds Moran. Fires it. And right on target. That one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Let me just say this. You're going to want to put some extra tape on your ankles if you've got to guard Ja Morant because his handle is on a string.
Here's Olenek. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
The Pelicans have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Brown. That one off the back iron and out. Brown's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Edey. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. The Pelicans trail. To tie it up. Can't get it to go. His 2nd miss in 6 tries. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.